on today's Radisode.
We did it! Well, we got to the top of BGS anyways. So you're looking towards the strip that way. That takes you to Gnarly and is kind of the start of Hill Bill. It comes straight up this way. So we just came up BGS, which is this one right just to the left here. So that's this one here we came up. Hopefully you can see that. And then there's a trail that goes off this way. That's Mekeni Abe. And then this is Hill Bill going up there to the bottom of the Brohemien Rhapsody loop. So I think we're gonna go up Hill Bill. We're gonna go up and then go this way on basically Brittney Fears and then connect to the very top of Mekeni. So yeah, that gives you a little bit of a lay of the lands, but we're gonna go up Hill Bill, go this way and then come down it. All right. So let's start climbing. We're riding clockwise on Brohemien Rhapsody to get to Mekeni Abe, the top. So normally, if you watch my Brohemien Rhapsody loop video, most guys ride it counterclockwise. Kind of get the most benefit of the downhill on the upper rock, and to enjoy going down mostly hilly Hooray Cypress. So we're going this way to try and take a shortcut, if you will, to Mekeni Abe. I think, I mean, you can certainly get to it if you do the whole Brohemien Rhapsody. That means you also got to climb way up to Brittney Fears and then ride Brittney Fears, which is great. I like it, but it's a very technically challenging, demanding black diamond, and I want to save my energy for going up to getting up to Mekeni and then coming down it and then getting back to the car. Oh yeah, there's the strip, baby, all its glory. A little bit of exposure, not too much. That is the problem with this trail, is that there's no easy way to get to it. So yeah, I just rode up that trail down there, you can see.
Whoa.
All right, so we get up here. Ooh. And this, if you go up that way, carries on with Brittney Fears and or the Brohemien Rhapsody loop. But we are gonna go this way. So see, if you watch my video on Brohemien Rhapsody loop, we went this way. You see the strip, and we go back down the way I just came up. But to do Mekeni Abe, you go that way. There's a little sign there that says Brittney Fears. And you can see that in that rock right there. All right, so we're gonna go up this way, see what happens. So that took me only about 6-7 minutes to here from Hillbill Brittney Fears connector. So not that far. Some nice hero dirt after the rains. Nice. Got some traction for once. Oh my. Climb, climb, climb. Beautiful though. Long way up. Nice. How you doing? That's tricky through there, man. Enjoying the views? Yeah. Nice. Yeah, you too, bud. Whew. Okay, so I think I goes to the right, but you go this way. I think we'll just go this way. The top of Mekeni Abe. A nice big rock, view of the strip. And we're just about to head down. Just picking some music. Do some Megadeth. Appropriate. And it's 3:15. So we'll see how long it takes to get down the connector. Here we go. Time to wake the beast. Nice. Oh yeah. Still loose dirt, but you can see the dirt's packed down a lot better. We had some good rains last week. Okay. Got a little bit of a berm. Nice. First time going down here, so whew, gotta take it somewhat easy. Oh yeah. Ooh. So like I was talking to up there briefly, he took his dirt bike up there. I guess there's a Jeep road we're gonna come across. So he came up in his dirt bike in the Jeep road and then walked over and joined the views. Yeah. Woo. Oh. Nice. Oh. Stuck on a roller. I think this trail is just a blue, which it is. There's just some technical bits that are very tricky, but it's a blue. Be a black climb for sure, because it's steep and chunky, but downhill, yeah, it's a blue. I really wish they would go to a five color system, you know, green, light blue, dark blue, black, and then like red or double black, because blue and black, really, so many trails are mislabeled because they're, you know, they got a couple of hard spots on them, so it's like, oh, it's too hard for a blue, so we'll call it a black. It's like 95% of it is blue. So I think New Zealand, among other places, have switched to that. Whew. All right. Yeah, some nice rollers. Be fun if they built some nice little drops, and we got some nice berms in here though. I love it. As always, well done, builders. The work you guys do, fan-freaking-tastic. Ooh yeah. Oh, nice. Okay, here we go. Woo! Now, this is the connector I was telling you about. Go back to where we came up to BGS, or you carry on to Mekeni Abe down towards Seaden, down this way. So that's the steepest, so that only took 4 minutes. Took 10 minutes from Hill Bill, top of Hill Bill to Mekeni Abe, to the start of it, and then went along it, and then just 4 or 5 minutes downhill. So we'll go this way just to do the whole thing, so you can see the whole video. But yeah, you could take this back into the BGS or Brittney Fears territory. All right, so let's keep going. So that's the bigger downhill portion. This is now more kind of flowy downhill, a lot less steep. So again, let's see our time. So starting this at, I can't read and turn, 3:20, okay. So we'll see how long this takes. The other part was 5 minutes, or 4 minutes for the steep downhill, the fun downhill. This should be good too. Once you get out here, kind of very close to the southwestern corner of Bears Nest, you just have to figure out how you want to come back. I'm going to come back on this, or do you want to come back on Sedan and then yellow and around the summit? Hard to say. Just depends on what you're looking for. As much as people, at least the riders I ride with, are kind of sick of Bears Best, or they don't find it very challenging, which, I mean, it's mostly green, blue cross country. There's not a lot of really tough stuff in Bears Best. There's a huge network. And so there's all sorts of ways you can ride out here. That's what I like about it, is that you kind of, almost endless possibilities to getting around, you know? Woo-hoo. This is fun. See, this wouldn't be too bad to climb up either. This section, I wouldn't want to climb up on a regular bike. The downhill section, that'd be a tough climb. Although I guess you could ride up the Jeep road to get the downhill. But yeah, Bears Best, like, yeah, it gets a little boring because a lot of the trails are pretty similar and they're mostly like a light blue. Not much for jumps or anything like that. There's only a couple of black trails in the whole area. But it is growing all the time, you know, and the builders, it's cool because they're building trails like this to connect kind of more southern Bears Best with more northern Bears Best, that then connects to some of the harder trails like Brittney Fears and Brohemien Rhapsody and even to the Bronc, which is great, you know. All these trails interconnect. Whew. All right, here's a little bit of a climb now. All right, I think this is the connector to G-Thang, and we're just going to get up here a little bit to the five-way stop, just to give you a good sense of where we're at. Very windy, but I like it. Ooh. Oh, look out! Oh, there's some riders. Oh, they're coming up. Howdy. Thank you, just me.
Yeah, cool, thanks. Just the two of us.
All righty. Thank you. What's that?
You just do Mekeni Abe?
Yeah, that's it right there.
Awesome.
Yeah, so you can take it. It's kind of like just windy, flowy. And then you'll get to a point where you can go up the steep part, okay, or you can just keep going
BGS.
to BGS. Exactly. So, all right, have a good one. Yeah. So they're going up Mekeni Abe. I just came down. And then this is the five-way. So there's 55. G-Thang continues down that way, or you go this way on Sedan. And there's a strip. So there you go. So that took about 12 minutes from the connector after the downhill. So if you did the downhill and right into this flowy stuff, you know, all told, that was like 16 minutes. Very nice. That is a fun trail. I think I'm gonna go back on Sedan. So there you go. That's Mekeni Abe. Pretty dang fun. I highly recommend it if you wanna, you know, add an extra bit of loop to your trek. Another super duper day in Las Vegas, Nevada. The trails just keep getting better. Well, we just finished Mekeni Abe, new trail day. My recommended route, Poonces pedals route, would be to get to it however you want, whether you go up on Brittney Fears, either from the high side or the low side, come down the steep fun stuff, and then probably just come back on the connector and then make your way down BGS or make your way down Hilly Ray Cypress and make your way back down. Unless you want an extra long kind of cross-country end to your ride, because if you come all the way down, as you'll watch in the video, as you come all the way down it, right down to Sedan and G-Thang and LVOC, you kind of then have to get back. So it wasn't the most exciting ride back. You could probably ride back up Mekeni, back to BGS and come that way. But it does add a lot of kind of just probably about 3 miles there and back of just kind of like, you know, flowy cross-country-ish riding. And that's great, like it's fine. Great ride, really like the trail. And hopefully you get out there and try it. It's really fun. Until next time, peace. Does anybody want to come for a tuna casserole? Yeah! Woohoo! The new way to shred.